All right, guys. Wolves 1, United 4. My thoughts about the game. Um, hmm. A famous person that I know said he wants GA. We need GA, and we got the GA. Um, yeah, stay tuned to see what I have to say, man. First things first, what I would like you guys to do is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you know when I'm next available on stream. And also follow me, man. All social medias, Preme Senpai, man. Follow me so you know when I'm next uploading. Let me just put the thing up here so you guys can see it, man. Because, yeah. All right, cool. It's there. All right. I want GA. Yeah? What happened today? For me, I don't think that was good enough. In my opinion, you guys might disagree with me, but for me, I don't think that was good enough. The first half was so bad. First half was so bad. Yeah? Casemiro got the challenge, passed it to Cunha. Cunha drives in 1v1 with the keeper. Little bit of pressure from the defender who's next to him. You turn to the left hand side of the left feet with your left foot. Instead of you to shoot, you stumble and you see Bruno coming towards the right hand side channel and you give it to him when you could have shot. You now give a square pass to Bruno and you don't even give it forward so Bruno can run onto. Bruno now sees the ball like this coming to him square on, and he now has to retrace his steps back and slips on the floor. The defender comes over to Bruno. Luckily, Bruno shields himself from the ball and then shoots it 1-0. Yeah. And then at the end of the half, corner, Wolves ball crosses it in, they header it out, little mess around in the box. Balagraph gets it, shoots 1-1. As I said to you guys on stream, Wolves hasn't scored since October. Yeah, I gave you guys the games on stream. Crystal Palace, Chelsea, Nottingham Forest, and Fulham. All those teams scored against Wolves. And Wolves could not score. But lo and behold, Man United come and they score against us. What did Amrin do? What did Amrin do? Because when we're defending set pieces, there needs to be a pattern of play that we can do. So when the ball is coming into the box, we need to make sure that we can defend it and get it out of there. Put players in zonal positions or man mark them. I'm not happy with that performance. You guys can say I'm being harsh. I spoke to some people on stream. They were talking to me about, don't worry, just get the win and get out of there. I don't care if we concede. But sometimes I just feel like my standards is just more higher than yours. Because if you saw that performance today, you can't go and now say, oh yeah, when we play Newcastle, we're gonna do a better job. No, that performance was unacceptable from the first half. Now, cool. Let's move to the second half. Second half comes on now, and halftime comes. Sorry, I see image go on around on Twitter with Jim Ratcliffe and Omar Barada and Wilcox, I think it is. Yeah, having a mad goal at each other. You'll see the thumbnail. They're talking about what is 1-1. Amrin, get him out. You get him out. No, hold on. I can't get him out right now. He's doing so well. Listen, we have Liverpool. They're talking about Liverpool. We can't be main stage. Them two are going at it. Jim Ratcliffe is going at it at Omar Barada. Yeah, Omar Barada is looking at these guys like this. What's going on? That's what's happening. Yeah. So, anyways, at the end of the day, we need to make sure we win the game. Yes, I'm happy the score is 4-1. But again, sometimes the performances have a counteract of what's happening today. And I'm sorry, what I saw today wasn't good enough. Second half comes on now. The 2 goals. I think what Mount Bruno does a lovely over the top ball for Mason Mount. Slots it in. And I think for me, Mount had a very good game today. Mount had a very good game today. I like the way his passing distribution was. I like his technical ability on the ball. That little flicks and tricks, little dummies. He looked like he was very confident on the way he played today. And that's the Mason Mount I want to see. You know, Amarin only put Cunha up top based on the game that was at hand, obviously with Wolves. But I don't think Cunha was gonna play again. He's got competition now. Like, what is wrong with Cunha? You had like 7 chances to score. And if you want to count that assist, fair enough, that was an assist. Because you passed it to Bruno in the first half. But second half, you were trying too much. You were dribbling too much. You were dribbling way too much. You tried to shoot every time. It just weren't working for you. Now, we did find ourselves having a penalty as well, which Bruno put away. I found very funny that Bruno didn't even give it to Cunha. Bruno's thinking to himself, hold on. I'm playing defensive midfield and you're playing striker. And you want me to give you the penalty when you're always up top. You go score. You got to earn your stuff. So obviously Bruno put that away. And lo and behold, let's go into the positive first. Kobbie Mainoo came on. Yeah. Not saying that he did much, but he got more than 5 minutes today, which I'm happy about. To give Kobbie more than 5 minutes, that's all we care about. Yeah. Because I know for a fact that with those minutes he got, he used it well. He used those minutes well. He was able to be like, okay, cool, you know what? Thank you, but no thanks. I'm going to do this properly. So, yeah, Kobbie got that. I saw little nice passes for him. I know he's kind of like rugged. You know, sometimes when you haven't been playing much and you finally play on, you're not going to be up to speed with the game. So that was fine. But what I don't like about Amarin, it's 3-1. Yeah. Maybe it's just me. I'm the standards that I have. It's 3-1. And the ball's in our half. Why is the ball in our half? The ball should be in the opposition's half. We're there doing sideways passing. But the ball is always in our half. Why? I don't get this, man. Like, I don't get this at all. But let me see who our next games against. Let's check who our next games against, man. Because this can't happen like this all the time. Yeah? I'm not willing to accept nonsense like this every time. Do you know what I mean? Alright. Next game, we have Bournemouth. So Man United have Bournemouth. Then Aston Villa. Then Newcastle. And then Wolves again. Okay. Bournemouth, Aston Villa. Who is it? Aston Villa. Oh, sorry. Bournemouth, Aston Villa, Newcastle, and Wolves. We have to be serious with ourselves and be like, that performance there. Let me just move this to the side because it's distracting me right now. Sorry. Let me just move this to the side. That performance right now, can we say that, yeah, I'm happy with that? Can you guys say that, because you guys have watched that? You guys have watched the performance now. You've seen it. Can you guys say that, yeah, that I'm happy with that performance happening today? No. Yes, we've won. But what positives can you take out of that performance? Be like, you know what? That's Amarin's style of play. Mbeumo, apart from that goal, I don't think he did too well. Ahmad, unfortunately, didn't do well as well. We yet again saw Ahmad running like Rashford. Ahmad was cutting inside way too often. I didn't see him drive to the byline. That's the tactics that Amarin should have given to him. When you saw someone that's not doing well, you take them off the pitch. Yeah, man. Anyway, let's get into some stats, man. I know people are always on here looking for some the stat merchants of the game. Let me just start. Okay. So look, here's the stats. Yeah, here's the stats of the game today. Yeah, and Bumo game numbers versus Wolves: 69 touches, 10 defensive contributions, 5 touches in opposition's box, 4 passes in the final third, 4 shots, 4 shots on target, 3 chances created, 1 goal. I'm telling you that these shots that Mbumo's had, at least 2 should have gone in. 2 should have gone in. Bruno, let's go to Bruno. 85 total touches, 12 passes in final third, 8 ball recoveries, 5 chances created. See, 5 chances created. Cunha should have had a goal. 5 shots, 4 big chances created, 2 fouls, 1, 2 goals, 1 assist. He got the GA. Yeah. They're talking about Dallo and stuff. Yeah. Mason Mount, 96 pass accuracy, 45 total touches, 7 passes in the final third, 4 defensive contributions, 3 fouls, 3 shots, 1 goal. Mason Mount had a great game today. Yeah? Mason Mount had a great game today. And that's all we care about. But Man United have kept 1 clean sheet in the Premier League this season. This is what I'm trying to say. And Shea Lacey's trending. I don't know why Shea Lacey's trending. Ruben Almiron would be the better opportunity for tonight's game to give Shea Lacey his debut. 6 minutes on the clock, 4-1 up ahead. Exactly. Why didn't Shea Lacey play? This is what I'm trying to say. Like what is happening? I don't know what's happening with our team, and that's why for me, I just feel like there's more things for it that we can do as a team. There's more things that we can do. We can't just be like, yeah, that's it. No. Anyways, man, let me know your thoughts below as well. Let me know what you guys think. Like if you guys are happy with the full performance, if you guys that Ruben Amorim had a quote against Mason Mount as well. So Ruben Amorim said Mason Mount is always the same thing: training, talking, dealing with people around Carrington. That is not easy. He is a very, very good player. Yeah, he is. Mason Mount is a good player. You know, Mason Mount is a good player. But how does that work now when these guys are going to go to AFCON? They're going to go to AFCON now. And what are we going to do? We want to win at all costs. This is us in the table. We really, like, we're level with Chelsea. It's just a goal difference. 1 point off Crystal Palace, top 4. Assuming the other teams need to play. Amorim, do us a favour. When we play Aston Villa, get the win. They're on form right now. Aston Villa's in form right now. Get the win. Yeah, get the win. It's been your boy Preme. Like, subscribe, and share, man. Have a great day. Take care. Have a good day. Peace.